I'm currently in E-Lab, which is the energy lab, and I've taken AP Environmental Science and capstone here.
When I first came here, the E-Lab immediately looked like a crazy place to me, a place where ideas just don't stay in the mind, but you can create them in real life.
I took last semester Island Science and Cybersecurity here, which were great classes. And this semester I'm taking Computer Engineering.
I first interacted with the E-Lab when I took AP Environmental Science with Dr. Bill. And since then, I'm working with the Waimea Resilience Hub, and we host community meetings in the meeting room.
So my connection to the Energy Lab really comes from a place of independent science research in Dr. Bill. I met him 3 years ago, and I took independent science research when I first came into HPA as a sophomore. And I really fell in love with this space as an area to pursue my passions and tinker, and kind of in the world of STEM, figure out kind of what I'm interested in, and also pursue these new emerging ideas in the technology space.
E-Lab is like one of my favorite places here because it's just so pretty. Like the natural lighting, it's just perfect. I just want to stay here all the time.
This space, I mean, there's no other classroom like it anywhere. It's really cool that it's so open to all the area around it. And there were classes we would do where Dr. Bill would tell us things, and then we would go outside and actually be able to see the mountains we were talking about, or the landscape that was affected by, we talked about earthquakes, and that was really like just being right here with everything around us.
The Energy Lab has shaped my academic experience by giving me lots of motivation to really achieve something bigger than you thought you could. I mean, there's so many people who've walked in and out of these doors that have done really amazing things with their lives and for the world.
I think it's a very eye-opening experience, not just for me, but for any student here, to really see the possibilities in all of the realms, specifically in STEM-related fields. And so it's a lot of hands-on work here that you wouldn't otherwise get in any sort of other educational setting. And so what that really allows a person to do is do this work in this specific field and see, is this something I really want to do on a day-to-day basis?
If you ever want to do a research project, just talk to the teacher about it, and he will use all the resources here to help you achieve your goal. And there's just a lot of resources in this space where we can use.
You have the best persons you can imagine to help you with that. Dr. Bull is such a great person, and he's willing to help anybody, and he's such a smart guy. So he knows a lot, whether it's cybersecurity or island science or any stuff that's going into IT and technical stuff like drones. You can do literally whatever is in your mind, and if you have a great project, this is a place to make that project happen.
I kind of learned a new way of learning, because I just knew the normal theoretical way of learning from my school where I've been before. But this kind of setting here opened a really new way for me to learn and to study. I never really thought that I would be interested in cybersecurity, because I never learned it in Germany. But here I had this great opportunity, and we have these many devices and great chances here to experience that all. And I think that's a really great thing, because that made it more special, and this helped me to kind of find out new things that I'm interested here.
I really strongly believe that the Energy Lab is very different than any other sort of learning space that I've ever gotten to experience, and I really do think it's kind of a rare gemstone in the broader picture of all educational institutions. And it really shines here at HPA because every day, you wake up and you go just to all your normal required classes, your core classes, English, math, science, language, art, all of that. And you're sat there and you receive all of this great information, all of this wonderful learning experience. And then I think for me, coming here, it was like this was a place where I could apply what I had already learned into a specific project. And also it creates this great atmosphere and supportive system for pursuing whatever you want as a student and not having to be dictated by, say, a curriculum. Because really in independent science research, there is no curriculum, there is no such thing as like mandatory assignments that you have to complete. As long as you are actively doing something and learning and, you know, pursuing your passion project, it counts. And so for me, it was really exciting because I knew what I wanted to do, and it was really, really like satisfying to have a spot on campus where I could come and learn through myself. And there's obviously times when, if you need the support, Dr. Bill can either through himself or connections through other experts in the field can provide support to your project, but it's really encouraged of, if there's a problem, you should be the first one to fix it and learn about it.